What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Double J here, back with another video. Y'all know every time I go through some I don't want to say major repair or anything like that, but I just like to keep y'all up to date with my repairs on my truck and everything like that, because it can help somebody else. Well, I took a load from Pennsylvania to Arizona, then Arizona to Florida. On the way back from Arizona, I noticed that my steer tires were wearing just a little bit on the outsides on both tires. So I said I'm going to stop in and get an alignment done, or alignment check, or get an alignment done. Well, this was from Florida all the way to, I got to Brunswick, Georgia. No alignment machines was working, of course. This Petro TA for you. But and I'm not here to bash them. Just listen to the story. I stopped in at Brunswick, Georgia. It was about a little after 4, or probably going on 5 o'clock on what did this happen yesterday? What's the day? Saturday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah. Okay, on Thursday. And so I stopped in to get an alignment check. Stopped in at the young lady at the desk. She said, we don't do alignments. We only do alignments only from 8 to 4. I said, okay, cool. I'll just go. I'm tired anyway. I'm gonna go back to bed. Go to sleep. So the manager was sitting right beside her. She said, no, such and such can do it. I forgot the guy's name. And she said, no. He said he's not comfortable doing the alignment. He's not comfortable doing the alignment by himself yet. Well, she was like, and the manager was like, well, he told me he could do it. So meanwhile, I'm walking out the door while they're discussing this, right? But I can still hear him. And he stopped me as I got to the door. I'm about to walk out, and said, hold up, let me go ask him. I said, okay. So he went back and asked the guy. Well, he opened the door and yelled into the shop from the lobby and asked the guy, hey, do you know how to do an alignment? And he yelled back, yes. And I was like, is he confident? Like, I said, is he confident? And she was like, yeah, he just had to go through training. I said, okay. I said, well, Simon, we'll put me down then. So by the time I got back to my truck, we were calling my phone to come in, because they wasn't busy. So they were calling my phone to come in to pull in. Pulled into the bay. 3 hours later, he still can't get the alignment machine to work. But he's under there turning. I don't know if he's turning my tie rods or the torsion bar up under there, or whatever you call that long bar. I've got the correct name for it. But he's up there just to turn it. So meanwhile, I'm just sitting there, because when my truck is in the shop, I like to sit and watch them do the work. You know, I don't like to go sit in the lobby and wait for them to do the work. I don't care if the door is closed like this. I'm gonna be like this, looking at what they're doing to my truck. Because for one, it's not just to make sure that they're doing what they're doing. I'm learning at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do alignment on my truck, but in other things I learned how to do. That's how I learned how to do things on my own, especially if it turns out to be real simple. So 3 hours later, he still can't get the alignment machine to work, but he's under there turning my bars and stuff like that. So do they still have the door open down there? Yeah, they do. So I said, okay, I'll just take it somewhere else then. If you down there. Well, no, he said, I'd rather stop. First he said, I'd rather stop before I mess up something, because I can't get this thing to work. I've only did this. This will be my first time doing this, and that just pissed me off. This will be my first time doing this. I only watched I only watched the guys, the senior techs do it a couple of times, and they just ran through it. I was like, oh, okay. So I left, and I went to no, I left. I went left. Got out the shop, went to sleep, and I got up that night. Later on that night, I took like a 3-hour break. Well, I took a look, but I slept for like 3 hours, and I got back on the road. So I got to St. Matthews the pilot in St. Matthews, South Carolina on 26. My truck wasn't riding right the whole time that I was driving, and I should have pulled over then. But you know how when there's grooves in the road and your truck wants to do this? That's what my truck did like a couple of times while I was driving. But I just thought it was like the road was uneven and it made the truck do that. Because some highways are like that. And stopped in St. Matthews, and I looked at my tires. And y'all, my tires were damn near brand new. It had to been what? St. Matthews to Brunswick, I'll say probably 100 and something miles. That's 65 miles an hour. It had ate my tires up so bad. Like my tires had a little wave going. It's like they let me see if I can prop my phone up. They had my tires were like this because the wave was going out. The wave was going out, and I was like, oh my God. So now I'm frustrated as hell. I'm scared to get back. And then my tires were hot as hell. When I touched it, I had to, oh shit. Like my tires were real hot. So I sat there and let my tires cool off. Mind you, I'm under a load. I'm like, oh my God, man, come on, don't do this to me, man. And I got a load that I have to pick up after I drop this load. That's another story I'll do in the next video. So I stopped. I start to get on the phone. I'm trying to get on the phone with customer service. TA customer service, they're closed that time of the night. Of course, I left a email. I left a voicemail for the TA that I was at, for the for the shop manager. Left a message on his answer machine for him. And I did a customer complaint because I felt like if the advisor told you that he said that he didn't feel comfortable doing it, why would you put that guy on my truck? Like, this isn't a car that, okay, if the alignment is messed up, you're going down the road and and your tire messes up and your tire blows, you got a spare, you can just pull over and it's just not a four-wheeler. You can't do this to a big rig, man, because that could really kill somebody. Like the tires could have blown, both tires could have blown, and it could have sent me into the woods or sent me into somebody else's car, and that could have been bad. Like I could have killed somebody or killed myself. And then what? I would have had to try to find out and explain, I would have had to find out or explain how the hell I killed that person and why. And it's because my alignment is messed up and it had my tires bowed in, and it's creating so much friction, and I'm riding at like I say 65 to 70 miles an hour going down the road loaded. I'm not heavy. I wasn't heavy, but that doesn't matter. The truck and the trailer is still heavy by itself going into a car. Now that's a death machine on wheels. So I contacted them. I made it to. I contacted them the next morning. They called me. They said that I contacted the guy, one of the service techs, because the manager's not in on Friday. None of the managers were in at the. They won't be back till Monday. So I got contacted. I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. His name is Mike. There at Brunswick, Georgia, TA, and he was, real, very, very helpful. He told me to stop in at a TA and get an alignment done. Have them send me pictures, redo the alignment. Have them send me pictures of the tires and everything. He'll contact the general manager. Because he don't have authorization to have them say, hey, place the tires for me. So that's where I'm at now. I'm here at TA, I think this is Greensboro, North Carolina, because every other TA from St. Matthews to Charlotte, I was headed to Charlotte, none of their alignment machines was working. I called Columbia, South Carolina, TA on 20, not working. Called the Petro right there on 77, not working. I called Florence, South Carolina, not working. I was actually headed because for some reason I gotta update my GPS. It didn't show this TA on my GPS. So I'm headed from Charlotte out of my way because I had to pick a load up in Orangeburg, South Carolina. But I got time. That's a drop and hook. I got time to do that. I said I need to take care of this. I don't care about that load. I care about my truck. Like I said, I just paid that truck off. I don't want nothing else going wrong with it. Everything is perfect. I mean, everything on that truck practically is brand new. I try to keep my truck up as much as possible to prevent downtime. So, excuse me. I'm riding from Charlotte, and I was headed to Kinley, North Carolina, which is 200 miles out of my way. Then I had to drive 200 miles. 300 miles back to Orangeburg to get my load. But I got to get this fixed. So I'm riding to Kinley. I said, I made up my mind. I said, I'm going to Kinley. I called them. They said that theirs is working. I called them. I'm headed that way. I'm riding. Mind you, my tires the whole time is just being ate up. And I wish I could get in this damn shop, man. But my tires are being ate up. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the shop. I know what to show y'all with my tires. My tires are being ate up. And so by the time I got here and I was headed to Kinley, and I'm on the way to Kinley on 85. I got like right here on 40. I think I'm on 40 right now. And I saw the TA. I said, oh Lord, I just prayed. I said, man, let me stop in here and see if they got because I was about to pass. I'm like, man, this shit probably ain't working either. I'm just going to where I know that it's working. I said, no, you know what? I'm gonna stop and go ask. And there was a guy at the stoplight begging for money, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and give him a couple dollars. Let me bless him, and maybe the TA bless me. I was praying, man, and turns out that it's working. Actually, they have the most up to date. Hold on one second.
They approved me to put 2 tires on that truck.
Thank you, Jesus.
It is what it is.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm willing him to let me know what exactly you have on there. They said either the very same or lower.
It doesn't matter, bro. As long as I get my alignment done.
I'm gonna figure out what the best situation for you is gonna be.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Thank you so much, man.
This is Ron from here.
I gotta grab some out of my truck real quick. See, they took care of me. Look at that, was perfect time, and I walked in there. Y'all saw that. I walked in there and they approved the tires. But let me show y'all the tires, man. Man, thank God, but I thought they were gonna be here all day trying to get that shit. That was quick, man. I thought they'd be here all day.
That's the longest thing you got to fucking wait for. That's why I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have you walk around all morning.
Right.
And everybody started to walk in. Now I'm like, shit. Yeah.
Like I said, man, I told him.
Huh?
That's for your PM tools.
Yeah,
Here's my. This is from Georgia to, where was this, Greensboro?
Yeah, it's
Greensboro, North Carolina. And it started to eat up my outside drive. Thank God those brand new, so I ain't worried about them. Started to eat up my outsides too. So thank God, like I knew to stop and look. Like, yo, like we got to stop when something's not feeling right on our truck. F the loads, F anything else. Your safety and your equipment is the most important thing on the road, and the safety of others comes before these loads. Come before these loads and this money, man, because you can always make money if your truck is right. You can always make money if you ain't out there. If your truck is right and you're doing the right thing, money's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like I right now I might have to. Well, no, I'm not like I have to. But I had to be in Charlotte on Thursday. I picked up the load out of Wednesday out of Florida and had to be in Charlotte on Thursday. But then, like I said, I noticed that my tires were wearing. I stopped because I'm not going to mess up my tires. I tried to prevent from messing up my tires and having to buy more tires. You know, even though it wasn't wearing really bad, I don't care. I see something that's not right on my truck, you know, and I'm going to address it right then and there. I'm not going to wait. I don't care about the load. I don't care about anything. So now I had to, I told them I'm not going to be into Charlotte until Friday. I forgot it's Good Friday. So, but I'm not thinking that a warehouse would be closed on Good Friday. So, I'm going into a whole nother situation, but it is what it is. Long video. So I said I'm gonna be there on Friday morning instead of Thursday morning. Got the okay, cool. I get to the thing on Friday morning. Mind you, my tires and everything is still messing up now, but I made it to, I want to drop off that load, and then I was going to go to a shop and pick up, get my truck fixed, and then go to the other load. So, because I had all weekend to do that. I didn't have to be on my next load. I could pick that up anytime over the weekend, and then it had to be delivered until Tuesday. So I'm like, I'm gonna get my truck fixed, and then we'll deal with the other load. Get to this load, and the damn place is closed. I'm like, oh my God, so you mean to tell me I gotta sit on this all fucking weekend? Then you know loads coming out of Florida ain't paying nothing. So thank God that I didn't have to pick up nothing on Friday that had to be delivered on Monday, because that would have really messed my week up. But, you know, it worked out, man. You know, God looked out for me. Like y'all just saw, I just said that I pulled off to this TA right here in Greensboro, Georgia, and not Greensboro, North Carolina. And so when I got to the light, there was a guy there, you know, I won't say begging for money, but, you know, asking for help. And I gave him $2, you know, to help him out. He said, God bless you. He said, God bless you to him. And I said, let me go here. Maybe God will bless me. Let my blessing for the day. And they got a alignment machine that's working. God came here. They got a alignment machine that's working. Y'all see that they, as soon as I walked in just now, he said that they approved everything for me, 2 new tires. So all I got to do, I don't care about the alignment. I'm going to pay for the alignment anyway. I'll pay for the alignment. But I need my tires. So I'm getting an alignment and 2 new tires. There's my story for the day. Y'all be safe. Check your equipment so it can save you and save others. And let's stay safe out here, man. God bless.